Ginger, now that I'm home, can you give me back what's rightfully mine? I want to be responsible. Hearing that oh-so-familiar line made my body tense up. I glanced at the clock on the wall and realized I'd been given a second chance. My adoptive mom, holding Nan Nan close, looked at me with teary eyes. Ginger, thank you for taking care of the company all these years, but Nan Nan is our real daughter. Could you draw up a contract and transfer the company shares to her? In my previous life, I'd refused and tried to explain that changing CEOs during the IPO process would create instability. I also pointed out that Nan Nan had no experience and didn't know anything about the company. I suggested she start as my secretary to learn the ropes before taking over. My adoptive parents agreed, but Nan Nan threw a fit. She claimed being a secretary was like being my slave, and I was deliberately trying to humiliate her. She ran out and left with her foster parents, never to be seen again, but thanks to me, the company went public, and the family became filthy rich. Then, on my 30th birthday, my adoptive parents and husband took me to Thailand, got me drunk, and sold me off to that damn ring in Myanmar. I was tortured, my limbs broken, and I was left to our My adoptive parents and husband stood there, smiling at my suffering. I desperately begged them for an explanation. They slapped me around, and my husband kicked me in my 3-month pregnant belly. If it weren't for your greed and your deliberate humiliation of Nan Nan, she wouldn't have died. This is all your fault. Apparently, after Nan Nan left, she went to Thailand looking for work and was lured into that hellhole where she suffered unspeakable horrors before dying. That's why they hated me. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore and ended my life. The memory of that torture filled me with rage. I glared at Nan Nan and sneered, "So you want the company the moment you get back?" Nan Nan's eyes immediately welled up, and she started sobbing. "Ginger, I just want to do something for the family. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Ginger, don't be mad. I'll leave right away and never bother you again." With that, she pretended to push past my adoptive mother, making a show of leaving, but my adoptive mother grabbed her and hugged her tightly, saying, "Nan Nan, this is your home. You're not the one who should leave." Then, she slapped me across the face and started screaming at me. "Ginger, we took you in and raised you, and you tried to steal our family's wealth and drive away our real daughter? How can you be so cruel?" My adoptive father glared at me. "Ginger, the company belongs to our family. Giving it to our real daughter is only right. What right do you have to kick her out?" I couldn't believe it. They conveniently forgot that my adoptive grandfather took me in, and after he died, he handed the company over to me. Back then, it was on the verge of bankruptcy, drowning in debt. I begged and borrowed, working my ass off to save it. I even developed all sorts of health problems along the way. My adoptive parents knew they couldn't manage the company, so they didn't lift a finger. They left it all to me while I gave them $50 million every month to live it up, and I bought back most of the company shares myself. The only reason I didn't rename it was out of respect for my adoptive grandfather's kindness. How dare they try to take it back? I scoffed at my adoptive father. 3 years ago, when the company went bankrupt, you threw me to those ruthless debt collectors, telling them I was the boss and they should come to me for their money. Now that the company's about to go public, you want to hand it over to your daughter? What kind of face do you have to say something like that? My adoptive father's face turned red, and he raised his fist to hit me. "You little bitch. Our family raised you. It's your job to run the company for us. It should belong to my daughter. You're just working for her." I grabbed his arm and twisted it behind his back, making him scream. I'd spent 3 years learning Taekwondo for this exact kind of situation. My adoptive father, who only knew how to eat, drink, and be merry, was no match for me. My adoptive mother charged at me, ready to slap me again. I blocked her and shoved her to the ground. She pointed at me, trembling with rage. "Ginger, you ungrateful wretch. You dare lay a hand on us? You have no conscience." Nan Nan helped my adoptive parents up and knelt in front of me. "Ginger, it's all my fault. I shouldn't have come back and disrupted your family. Please, don't hit mom and dad anymore. I'll leave right away and never show my face again." My adoptive parents immediately hugged Nan Nan and glared at me. "Ginger, you're the one who should get out of here." I rolled my eyes and looked at Nan Nan. "Fine, I won't disturb your family reunion. I'll have my lawyer draft a separation agreement." Without waiting for their reaction, I turned and left. 3 days later, I was in a company meeting when my assistant rushed in. "Ms. Ginger, Mr. and Mrs. Jones are downstairs with your sister, making a scene and demanding to see you." I frowned and went downstairs. My adoptive father questioned me as soon as he saw me. "Ginger, this is our family's company. Why aren't you letting us in?" I laughed. "If you'd bothered to visit the company more often, the security guards wouldn't have stopped you." My adoptive mother walked up to me and said, "Ginger, seeing that you've worked so hard for the company all these years, you can continue to work here. But Nan Nan should be the CEO." My adoptive father pushed me aside, pulled Nan Nan forward, and pushed her to the center. "From today on, my real daughter will take over the company. Ginger, assist her in managing it." Nan Nan walked up to me. "Thank you for your hard work, Ginger. I'll run the company with you from now on." I sneered. "You, what makes you think you can be the boss of the company just because you want to be? According to the rules, the CEO must have absolute controlling shares." My adoptive parents immediately started shouting, "We raised you, and you want to seize our family's assets and bully our daughter? How can someone like you be the boss?" My fiancé, Jackson, came out as well. "Ginger, the family has been good to you. You can't be so selfish. Return the company to Nan Nan, and after we get married, you can stay home and take care of the family. I'll support you." I curled my lips. "Jackson, you're engaged to the Jones family's daughter. Now that Nan Nan is back, she's your fiancé. You and I have nothing to do with each other. Who do you think you are, ordering me around? You're not good enough." Jackson's face turned red with anger. Nan Nan suddenly knelt in front of me. "Ginger, I really didn't want to steal Jackson from you. I just wanted to take back what's mine." Jackson felt sorry for her and immediately pulled her into his arms, threatening me. "Ginger, you're so evil. You'd do anything to seize the company. How can someone like you be worthy of marrying me? If you don't return the company to Nan Nan, we'll call off the engagement." I was getting annoyed. "You want the company? Fine, I can return it to you, but there There are two conditions. Jackson thought I was giving in out of fear and smiled. As long as you return the company to Nan Nan, we'll get married right away. Isn't that what you want? I restrained myself from hitting him and looked at my adoptive parents. First, sign the separation agreement. From now on, I have nothing to do with the Jones family. Second, the company shares were bought back by me. So if you want them, you have to buy them at the market price. My adoptive parents' faces darkened. This is our family's company. You want us to pay for the shares? I didn't care. The Jones family sold all the shares when the company went bankrupt. The shares in my hand now belong to me and have nothing to do with you. You don't want to buy them? Fine. The company is about to go public. The stock price will multiply several times. Plenty of people want to buy them. My adoptive parents grit their teeth and whispered with Jackson for a while. Finally, they agreed to take out $10 billion to exchange for the shares in my hand. After signing the separation and stock transfer agreements, Jackson hugged Nan Nan and smirked at me. Ginger, since you want to be so heartless, get out of the company right now. This is Nan Nan's company now. Nan Nan looked at me provocatively, snuggling into Jackson's arms. Ginger, I heard the company will be working with the wealthiest family in the country, the Smiths. The stock price will increase more than tenfold. Thank you for giving me such a good opportunity. My adoptive parents looked smug. Ginger, this is all your own fault. It's too late to regret it now. But out of kindness, if you're willing to be Nan Nan's secretary and help her manage the company, we can give you a salary of $1,500 a month, at least so you won't starve. How about it? I scoffed. They really thought I was stupid if they believed I'd be their slave for $1,500. No need. I have nothing to do with the company or you people anymore. I turned to leave, and Jackson shouted angrily, Ginger, don't regret it when you're starving on the streets and come begging us. I couldn't help rolling my eyes. What made them think I would be starving with $10 billion and come back to beg them? After leaving the company, I called someone from the Smith family and canceled the Smith family's cooperation with the Jones family. After getting a response, I called the shareholders who held shares in the Jones family and told them to sell all their shares. The Jones family would be in turmoil with a large number of shares being sold, and the share price would plummet. And this was just the beginning.